Hey, I was just going to talk about something. And I'm not saying I'm against hunting and all this or anything. I'm just simply stating that where we are. Because where I live at, hunting's big, buddy. We grew up with hunting. Let's go hunting and fishing and all shit. And, but, you know, because I've been hunting quite a few times. We've got some of that land. But it's, I can't say all of them because that's not good. That wouldn't be fair on my part because I know not all of them's dumb. But if you're going to look at hunting, okay, if the hunter would, follow the tracks and the trails to the springs and to the water source, that's my whole point. I'm not saying to go there and to hunt it. This is my whole point. Okay? In this system you're born, grown up in, and taught in and everything. You're not taught about water. Okay? Statistically, the average hunter is not going to be able to put through his thick skull that water source that has literally got all minerals, 12 cell salts in it, and all that green luscious life around it that is so badass and magnetic, is going to make that hunter healthier and a whole lot longer than that deer and that little bit of meat that it has on it. Because see, the average hunter now that's ignorant as shit doesn't even tie that in. They don't even tie that in. And I'm sure they teach some, water sources and this and that. But when you really learn about the magnetic field and these water sources that they covered up when they flooded everything and blew it up, melted it and shit. Well, it's the people that they planted, they built spring wells around them. So that's why that water is on another level. It's because it's literally underneath us, already processing and shit that's already there. And they covered it up, and people don't understand all them elements is what's literally making that water into what it is. And then that's what those animals drink. And then that's what actually charges them. They don't have fucking sodas and all that other shit and dumb shit. And so that water alone, and then depending on carnivore or what, that combined is what charges that animal. And see, and the whole thing is they will, all these post-apocalyptic movies and shit, that will come to fruition sooner or later. Who knows when, but shit'll pop off and then they won't let out of it in the news. But the whole thing is to make everybody cannibals. And I'm not saying that I don't eat meat. I'm saying I don't eat that bullshit in your society. And those chemicals in there, and seeing everybody sees trucks that comes in every day and they fill those stores up. Well, those trucks come from out of town. What are you going to do if one of those towns is in flames because somebody got shot or some bullshit, some other stuff? See? So when the resources ain't there, then the hunters are going to go out with their big penis guns and all this other shit, fucking kill everything, thinking, and they're actually going to make it worse. Because they don't even know how to be a country boy, and a country boy will survive. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I never had the government to hold my hand. I know all of the songs. I know every one of them. But they don't tell you in them songs that you don't need none of that shit. And that's who we are. You don't even need any of it. And my whole point is have you ever been tested yourself to see if you can go without what it is that you intake every day? Have you looked at the chemicals in what you eat every day? Have you even questioned, maybe my stomach's not hungry and it's going because of the chemicals in it? It's because of the chemicals. Yeah, listen, this, what God created doesn't make nothing corrupt, including your organs. No, that's crazy. I'm pneumococcal pneumoma, generational weirdo Arimon disease now. Watch! They'll start fucking probably making Arimon toys. And the people will go, "You're crazy, Matt. That's not what that means." Yeah, it's exactly what that means. Ahriman is the one that goes over there and thinks it's got to kill the fucking meat and everything, and that's the opposite. Because truthfully, you've got to allow an animal to live a fucking life. The only reason these animals, but see, when you tie in eating what we have now, if it's real meat, the animals have lived a very horrible life, and they have an astral body. So what you do is you consume an angry animal's astral body. And that's why people can't understand. They're fucking mad as hell all the time. Well, you combine the pills and all this other shit, but they'll look right at you, this being of chemicals. Don't listen to Matt. We got 90,000 hours in our brain. And I've tried to tell them, when we go over, all that shit comes out of our head. We get to see what we put in. Yeah. Not in just there. We get to see what we've stuck other things in. Or for a woman, we get to see what's been rammed in us. Or it's what I'm saying. You're an image of God. Okay? And now the dummies will tell you, no, we're a likeness. Well, then go the fuck on with that stupidity. And they'll come at me. Yeah, hey, Matt, I know the world's in flames and they're changing and chopping wings off and all that, but we can't see that because we're Ahriman. But listen, this is what we don't like at you. Everything coming into our world, we cannot go at it because we're cowards. Yeah, I've been listening to my own bullshit for so long that we're going to come at you. And we're going to keep allowing Satan to do what he does, because on the radio earlier it said, yeah, something's coming up to where they're going to possibly take the Bible out of the school. And it's like, ha, ha, ha. The people can't, they're just, listen, you're going to have to get real with it, okay? Now, when I say things because if people are listening, hopefully it breaks their fucking concentration into the Ahrimanic realm, but they're fucking stupid. Intellect is Ahriman. All they can do is come to you and show you a fucking piece of paper and what they went and memorized to do, and god damn it, look at where I live, and you see our church, and it's like, you're not fucking real. None of that shit's real. You got 80,000 hours of bullshit in your brain. Y'all get up and go to a tube every morning and watch this shit when we're outside going, hell yeah! Getting charged. So some of us get charged every day and some of you get decharged. It's crazy. Because, see, they've made these food junkies, because they are, because listen, if they started talking about what the food did, then the people would feel horrible. But since they don't, they know deep down what's wrong with them. But since they think in their world the same thing, those pills come in from out of town too. So what are they going to do? So now we've got food and medicine that everybody says they got to have. Well, what are you going to do when it's in flames in places and it's like, oh, we can't get there because fucking they burned it all down, Nazis and white supremacists or whatever? I can tell you what you'll be doing. You'll be sitting there fucking crying, shriveling up, and see, if I'm a demon, I'm going to design you. I'm going to fatten you up. I'm going to give you generational fucking chubbiness. I'm going to make you so stupid. I'm going to make you so connected to all these chemicals and snacks, and then I'm going to shut the motherfucker down. And then when your anatomy doesn't have those chemicals, it will swell up even worse. And then you'll fucking die slow, horrible, nasty, Ahrimanic malice death. And the whole time you'll be going, fuck man, I hate him. That's the Ahrimanic motherfucker in you. To those of y'all who hate me. But it is what it is. But they took out, listen, it's easy. They took out paddling, and then took out God. It's easy to see how they created the first generations in this system with gung-ho Jesus. And then everything else was bad. And then the offspring was created to buck and then create rebellion, and then, you know, alcohol's introduced and sex and all this, and then goddamn every generation's worse, and here we are. It was created with control for the offspring to come in and to destroy the control. It's so easy to see how the Illuminati sets shit up. It is fucking easy. And that's why it's like these numbers I have to do with some heavy shit. And it wasn't an accident. It wasn't an accident. You got yours too. So, fuck it. I gotta go. I love you.